That's enough, guys.
So, Ashley will not be joining us for a little bit. She got her time wrong. So it's at 6:30. So we'll see what happens.
Hi, everyone.
No one's up yet.
Just
hello, Janine and Brendan and Lily.
there we go.
Oh, new person, Denise and Heather. Hello, Heather. So we have, and Shay, we have Janine and Brandon, Lily, Denise, Heather, Shay, and then Liam. So we'll get going. And okay, Ashley's not quite with us yet, but she will be with us and she'll take care of all this. But in the meantime, I'll just roll it on down. So Janine, hi. I hope you're doing well. I'm moving that so Penelope can see too. But Janine, you have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is about money, creativity. It's about venturing into a new area of your life. So you could be starting something very creative. You could be looking at a business and how to expand the business and which way you want to go in. The fact that she's drawing on glass, it could be something that has an artistic bend to it. So just enjoy it and follow your instincts. And Brandon's next.
Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're all doing well. Who? Brandon? Brandon. Hi, darling. For you, the Earth Kitty. And do you see how the Earth Kitty is being really inquisitive and excuse the noise in the background? That's my cats. And opening themselves up to the possibilities and the wonder and the magic of the world. Not being afraid to take a risk or a gamble.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Lily and then Denise. Hello, Lily, honey. You have the Seven of Swords, and swords are communication. They're about clearing the air. They're hearing your, like actually getting your voice to be heard. Seven is luck, the lucky seven sort of idea, but seven is also intuition. So I am going to say that maybe you should be listening to your intuition a little bit more than you have been, because it would really benefit you. Trust your instincts. We're all born with them. And since you come from a family that does have them, I'm going to say really pay attention. Denise, and I don't know if we've had Denise before, but I'll say hello.
Okay. Denise, the Sea Queen. You know, Queen's water talks about flowing with the universe, staying in touch with things. And when the Sea Queen comes up, she's saying it's time to pamper yourself a little bit. It's time to tap into your feminine energy and just take care and take a breather. You've paid your dues, honey. You can stop wondering if you've paid your dues.
Right. Heather. Hi, Heather. Hope you're enjoying Alberta now. Heather, you have the Two of Pentacles. And as you can see, he's sitting on a unicycle, which I've always wondered if it's feasible to do that. But you see people riding around on them. And pentacles refer to money, but they also refer to earth, So in May, you may be making a change and need to have a little money either to go on a holiday or to make a proposal of some sort. I like the way they said that, but you may be coming back to the coast for a little bit of a visit. So I'm going to say put your money away so that you can do so.
Who's next?
Shay Shay.
Shay Shay, you got the Nine of Sky. You know what? Things have been really stressful. It says, this card says there's been a lot of arguments. One thing it says is that you're coming to the end of a stressful period. But the other thing is, something, don't just roll over and play dead. You've got to figure out how to stand your own ground, okay?
All right. So Liam, hi Liam again. Hope you're enjoying Alberta. Two of Swords. We've already said swords are about communication, but this is a decision process. And in this decision process, it's about closing your eyes and listening to everything around you, taking advice, but at the end of the day, determining that what you want to do, you're doing because that feels good for you. This could also be a job offer. If you don't already have it, it may be something coming towards you. So be open, be ready. Kim Barrett, which I don't recognize the name, so I'm going to say hello, Kim.
Kim was one of the people who participated in my Tarot Reading 101 class in Spruce Grove. Hey, Kim. Kim, for you, the Chariot. The Chariot talks about going on a journey, but the Chariot also talks about you're in control of your own life. So, the expression like, get a grip, get a hold on the reins. You're the boss of your own life. Don't let anyone else push you around. You know where you want to be, and you know how to get there.
Okay. So, yes, thank you. Always nice to have new people. Shar Tansy, welcome. And Shar, I have the Seven of Cups for you. And the Seven of Cups are emotions. Cups are, they either are half full, half empty, depending on who the person is. And I've got a man coming in to say hello to you. I don't know where or it's either Robert, Ray, I'm not sure. And they're trying to say hello. They want you to know that you're going to be okay. Your dreams are going to come to fruition. You've got to believe in them. And don't be afraid to say no. Okay. So we have Manuela. She says, hi, ladies. Can you pull a card for me? Want to know if anything good is going to happen to my life.
Well, for you, the Sea Queen, honey, or Sky Queen. And the Sky Queen says, something, you're bright, you're smart. It's time for you to acknowledge that good things are coming your way. The thing about good things, hon, is you have to put the wish out there, and then you have to work towards it. You can't just sit on your laurels. The Sky Queen is about, if you notice, she's climbed a tree to get what she wants. And she's not letting anything and anyone stop her. So you put your intentions out, you work towards them, good things are coming.
Rena, hello. You have the Tower. The Tower is about change. But what I like about the Tower is even though the roof is blowing off the top of the house, things still work out. People free fall, but they still, like a cat, land on their feet. So there are going to be changes around you. And as you make these changes, embrace them. Be bold. Don't be afraid. Move forward. Because I feel, and I got a mother image patting me on the face for you. So this is mom, grandma, aunt. And they're saying, be bold, move forward. Janine says, thank you. And then we have Marie. Hi, Marie.
I hope you're doing well, Marie. Couple of things. Marie, the card I pulled for you is the World, which, by the way, guys, I'm using my Mystical Cat Tarot. And this card talks about the world. And the world means that things are coming your way. The sun is shining. Messages are coming from the universe. And you can look out and look at the world and go, you know what? You've come a long way now. I believe that the world is also saying there's a beginning of another journey coming. So look for it and move forward.
All right. Lily says thank you. And Sandra, hola. She must be in Mexico or maybe just feeling the vibe. But you have the Fool. This is the very beginning of the major arcana. And um, and I think I read somewhere the arcana, it actually interprets into the secret. And so I sort of think it sort of goes hand in hand. But with the Fool, it's about taking that chance that what you want inside your life is feasible to do. It's like when you watched Raiders of the Lost Ark and Indiana Jones steps out into the void and there's a ledge for him to stand on. So it's like that. Take a chance, you know. Um, Maybe there is a ledge for you to stand on, but I would caution to look first before you jump. But when it's something you really want, sometimes you do have to jump and then look. So trust your instincts, Sandra. So Lovey Cat Knife. Hi, Lovey.
Hi, lovely. I hope you're doing well. Just give me a second. My phone just crashed on me. There we go. Lovey for you, the 4C. Check out the cat. The cat is just stopping, resting, sleeping, not giving a damn what is going on around it, ignoring the troublemakers, the rabble rousers. So it's time for you to take care of yourself, honey. A little self-care, a little bit more loving. And oh, by the way, happy belated birthday. So go out and treat yourself. Go out for a nice meal.
Okay. Shay Shay said thank you. And then Kat. Hi, Kat. You have the Nine of Cups. And as you've been listening in, cups represent emotions, but this is celebrating. This is achieving the dreams you want inside your life. Now, if you got the Ten of Cups, it means you have done it. You've got that ideal home, environment, the work, everything has fallen into place. But the nine says that you're now putting the burden aside and you're allowing people to help build you, to help lift you, not put you on a pedestal, because if you do, sometimes you can fall and it's never a good picture. But the idea here is that you've achieved what you want to this state, but there's more to go. So don't be afraid to reach out for that brass ring and go for it. You'll be surprised what comes towards you. Denise said thank you. And then we have Brenda and Tina.
Brenda, for you, the 3C. You know, it never hurts to find new friendships, to not just be limited to one set of people, one set of values. And it also talks about taking time to rest, just sleep, have a cat nap, bask in the sun. You know, be like seals, eat, sleep, and frolic in the water. Go to Mexico.
Yeah, sounds like a good thing to do. Tina, you have justice. Now, as we all know, in the policing world or courts, justice is blind. But as you can see, this lady can see. So to me, justice is balance. It's about no matter how difficult it is, it should be balanced. Both hands should be balanced. The scales should be balanced. So whatever choice you're making in life, because that's the other thing about balance, it's got to fit. It's got to fit in the palm of your hand and not feel heavy. It's got to have that nice, even weight. And if you can see it, I'm doing this with my hands. It's that nice, even weight, that feeling that this is what I want, so therefore I'm going to go for it. And I've got a lot of energy, so creative energy too around you, Tina. So I'm going to say use it, whether you use it to create your environment or you create intuitive ability around you, whatever it is you're doing, or just plain old making stained glass. They're saying to use your creative energy. Okay, Denise says thank you. Kim. Kim says thank you. You're welcome. And Alana. Hi, Alana.
Hi, Alana. Alana, sometimes enough is enough. This is the 5 of C, and the 5 of C says enough is enough. You know, things have been dumped on you lately. It is time to put your hand up and say, here's my boundaries. Stop pushing. And maybe, on a lighter note, go grab a towel and dry off.
Okay, Sonia or Shar said thank you. She recognized, was it Ray? And Sonia, you have, I didn't even look. What do we have here? 2 of Cups. I shuffled this deck. So far, all I'm pulling are either majors or 2 of Cups, swords or cups. This is a relationship, Sonia. This is nurturing, developing, encouraging, being in harmony with a relationship. And it's really pretty because they're silver and gold. So you could be picking up a ring or a necklace, but it's in harmony. It's relationship. It melds together. Rena said, thank you so much. So much makes so much sense. My mom always encouraged me and supports me as I do with my children. So Tammy, you are next. Hello, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. Hope you're doing well. Tammy, for you, the 3 of Fire. Time to step outside of that ring. And I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Time for you to step outside of that safety zone and go spread your wings and see more of the world. This might be a really good time for you to consider taking a new hobby or learning a new language. It's time there, darling. It's time.
All right. Next is Sarah. Hi, Sarah. For you, I am pulling the Ace of Pentacles, and we know Pentacles are money, but what I like about it is that this is an opportunity for you to achieve success. New starts, new beginnings. So achieve success. Okay. It's definitely, I'll talk to her. It's definitely going to be in your best interest. So I do believe moving to Edmonton is going to create money for you. You just have to be open and ready to hit the ground running. Okay. Next is Patty. Excuse me 1 sec.
Hey, Patty. Hope you're doing well. Patty, the Fire Tom. This talks a little bit about your depression. This talks about maneuvering difficult things. And it's saying that sometimes, something, you just have to go slow and steady, nice and easy.
Okay, Patty. That was Patty. Sandra says she's in Mexico, and thank you. Lovey says, thank you so much. I appreciate both. Happy 54th. You know what? It just gets better as you get older. Kat, you're welcome. Cindy. Hi, Cindy. We are just going to pull. Okay, so you get the death card, Cindy. But remember, death is not dying. Death is about being pulled in different directions. And when we were kids, I actually said this already tonight, but when we were kids, our dad used to say, if you saw a white horse, look, white horse, redheaded lady, and now you need to find a white cat, and it's just guaranteed luck. So find something on the internet. But to me, this is new starts, new beginnings for you, branching off in a new path, maybe writing a book of some sort. But it's recognition for who you are now, not necessarily who you were, but who you are now. Okay. Brenda, you're welcome. And Tina, you're welcome. And Lorene is next.
Hey, darling, I'm just thinking of what to say to you. First, I hope you're doing well. Balance is important, and the 2 of Earth shows this gorgeous tortoiseshell cat balancing an orange and an apple. Balance. There is very little balance right now, and you need to add a little bit more balance to your life. I mean, going out and seeing the world and everything is pretty fabulous. There's nothing to deny that. But balance, balance, balance.
That's a cute cat.
I love this. It reminds me of my Norwegian cat, Pookie. She was Torty.
Okay, Alana
With
said,
attitude.
always the best kind. Alana said thank you. Sonia says thank you. And Orville. Oh, you know what? I pulled you a card and then I put it down. Okay, you have the Five of Wands. Look, something different. Wands mean fire, but they're also employment. So this says that if you're going into some sort of competition for employment, you should be successful at it because you believe in yourself, the way you present yourself, the way you articulate the information that they're looking for, that you will be successful. So I'm going to say if you are looking for new employment, this is the time to get your resume out there and see what happens. Don't waste time.
No. Good
Liam,
cover letter.
pardon me?
And a really good cover letter. Sell yourself.
Liam says thank you. And then there is Kalisha.
Kalisha, I hope you're doing well. Again, the three of anything always talks about possibility. And you got the three of earth. Check out the cats. This is embracing your curiosity. This is spend this next week truly looking at the world through unique eyes. So you can look at this two ways, either in the company of two other people who are about to attack some poor soul unbeknownst. But I like to look at this and think this is talking about opening yourself to the possibility and the wonder and the beauty of the universe, not bejeweling some bug and feeding it to your cats.
Okay. So Sarah sent prayer hands. Patty says thank you. Cindy says thank you. And Mr. Khan, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is making money. But what I like is the fact she's doing cross stitch. So as she does the cross stitch, it's like she's putting that intention into the cross stitch, stating her plan. And so I'm going to say, have a plan, state it, and follow it through. Oh, I missed Angie. She says, may I please get your insight into the man I'll marry? Thank you. That's for you.
Angie, the card I pulled for you is the Tower. And the Tower talks about having first, before the man you're going to marry, the Tower talks about letting go, falling off, plunging. Like if you take a look, people are cats in this case are falling off and the Tower's falling down. This means you have to get rid of the past. You have to deal with all those issues, let them crumble to the ground. And then you know something, when it comes to finding the right person, they've got to treat you with dignity and respect and like you're the most important person in their lives, or they're the wrong person. No violence, no anger, no hatred. Oh, and no yelling. People can talk and not yell.
That is true. I miss Mrs. Khan, so Mastora. I'm hoping I remember. I'm trying to see it spelt in my head. You have the Magician. And as you all know, or most of you do now, that the Magician is one of my favorite cards because the idea that you have all that paraphernalia at your fingertips and the energy and the magic to go with it, that there isn't anything you can't do in your life if you believe in yourself and what you're doing. This may be an opportunity for new employment, but it could also be that if you're still looking for a home, it could be that you're manifesting the home that you're going to move into. Okay, and
did you catch Lily's message about Mallory?
I haven't gotten there. I've got Shar. She says, say hello, Shalina. Shalene. I don't know if she's on here or not, but we have Freya. Orville says, thank you. Then there's Kalisha said, thank you, and Angie. That's what I have.
Okay, I have a message from Lily saying Mallory's with us, and Shar saying say hello to Charlene.
Yeah, that's who Charlene is. Who's Charlene?
Oh, Charlene, it's Freya.
Okay, so Freya's next.
Okay, and then are you going to do Mallory?
Yeah, I'll do Mallory.
Freya or Shailene, whichever name you're going by. For you, the Two of C. The Two of C talks about twos always talk about balance, about putting balance in your life, about finding balance and finding harmony. And when I think of water, I think of cleansing, and I think about getting rid of all the negativity in your life. So this is a time where you need to find some balance and some harmony, and maybe a little bit of purging to help bring harmony and balance into your house.
And what was the person's name? Mallory?
Sorry.
Mallory, you have a major arcana card, which is 18, the moon. And this normally deals with November. But what this makes me feel is tranquility, but it also makes me feel that you need to find it, that it's not maybe something that's always around you. So taking a few minutes and grounding yourself, you can either take your shoes off and walk in the grass. I wouldn't recommend the snow right now, or you can fill the tub or get a bucket and put your feet in just to ground yourself, because the more you do, the better you're going to find that connectiveness between spirit and you. And I think that's what they're really working on, is for you to find that connectiveness, because you're going to use it. Okay. Angie said, thank you. Jen is next.
Hi, Jen. Hope you're doing well. So, Jen, this is the Ten of Fire. Whenever I see this card, I automatically think of Bruce Willis in one of those non-Christmas movies where he's pretty much blowing up everything. And the thing is, you can't calm anything down. You can't make any clear and concise decisions until you've let the fire go out a bit. So if you want to solve something, stop lighting the fire and work on it that way, because the thing is, all that explosive energy around you isn't getting you anywhere.
All right. So Shara said, can we read for her nephew, Bruce? He isn't in great health. Will he get better? Since, as we've already said, we're not nurses or doctors here, Shar, I feel like there's more intervention that needs to be done. And whether that is with a professional, a doctor, a naturopath, I feel as though he sits on the fence right now. I don't know if, here's the trick question is, does he want to get better? And if he does, then he fights to make it happen. And I think that's what it all comes down to. He's got to want to get better to be able to see the results. And so he needs to fight for it.
So Faye sent me a message earlier saying she wouldn't be able to get on.
Okay.
And my friend Pennywise, yes, that's her name, Pennywise would like a card as well. So do you want to draw for Faye?
Sure, I got Faye. Faye, if you're listening, you're going to have to go to the bottom of the deck. 4 of Cups, Faye, which is a balance of emotions, new projects around you. And strangely enough, I think your dad's been hanging out with you lately. So maybe you're getting messages from him. Having said your dad, I see your mom. And so I would say you've got a few spirits hanging out with you. I would ask that your husband go for a checkup, please. Cheryl said, makes sense. Thank you.
And for Pennywise, the 4 of Earth. You know, Earth automatically, Pennywise talks about grounding yourself, talks about getting the 4 pillars. If you're going into a business or something, getting those 4 pillars grounded properly, talks about success. Have a great night, Pennywise.
Yeah, I like that. It always makes me think of James Bond. Jen says, I've been seeing 1111 a lot lately. Is there any particular reason? Anyone around me? 2 things. That leaves my belief on 1111, 1212, where you see double or triple digits, is that it's an opening for you to make a statement that has truth to it. As I am successful. I will do well at my job. My family is fine. Those type of things. You can add to that. I want to say I got a mom around you, but I'm not sure that's mom or grandma. That's what I'm feeling. What's your take on the 1111?
Well, I believe that 1111 is just a really good sign that angels are watching over you. And I haven't done a lot with numbers, but there are some really good books you can get at Indigo that will help with that as well if you're getting into angels' numbers. But I think that 1111 talks about balance, talks about getting closer to that hour, 1 hour before the end of the day, 1 hour before lunchtime, that time to start taking breaks and being aware.
Yeah. Well, as I'm not seeing anyone else come on, and it never fails, I do this and someone shows up, right? We may just call it a night and see you next month. Always enjoyable to see you and all the new people. Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have new people on the show. And P. Smith, whoever that is. Hi, ladies. I'd like to know, will I receive justice from an ex? That's for you.
The set.
And welcome to the show, P. Smith.
Believe it or not, you got the lovers, and the lovers isn't talking about relationships. It's talking about, something. The courts are fickle. Justice, they say Lady Justice is blind, and I don't think you should be prepared for everything to be in your favor. I think there's a lot of other extenuating circumstances. But either way, this card is saying, please take care of yourself, which is far more important than anything else.
Yeah. And Kim, really grateful you learned things tonight. I'm glad it was helpful. Jen, thank you. And you have a great evening. So on this note.
Well, then everybody, thank you as always for coming and joining us. I'm going to be horrible and let everyone know in the Alberta Edmonton area that I'm going to be at the Crescent Moon Curio Shop in Spruce Grove, which is where I met Kim. Kim and Orville and a group of other people came to a class I was holding, but I'll be doing readings there. And pop in and just say hi to the shopkeeper, Erica. She's very cool. And then I will end this message with my usual thing. Masalama, go in light, and many blessings.
Well, and everyone, good night. I hope you have a fantastic week. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. And look after yourself, and may love, joy, peace, happiness, and prosperity find you all in mysterious ways. Blessed be everyone.
Good night.